Jump up. Get it. Hey. Devil with the blue dress, blue dress, blue dress. Devil with the blue dress on. Ooh, yeah. Devil with the blue dress, blue dress, blue dress. Devil with the blue dress on. Beep, beep, bye, bye, po, po, bum. Looking mighty now. Here she come. Wearing a wig hat and shades to match. Got a high-heeled shoes and an alligator hat. Wearing a pearls and a diamond ring. Got bracelets on her finger now and everything. Devil with the blue dress on. She's the devil with the blue dress on. Oh, that person say, devil with the blue dress on. Devil with the blue dress on. Hey, wearing a perfume Chanel number 5.
Okay, so we're going to cover how to buy a ham, and it sounds like it wouldn't be that hard, but believe me, it is. I've been waiting 2 months to make this video because it has taken me that long to find this ham right here that met Mom's approval to make for the video. Here's the tough part. So she likes the Kentucky Legend ham from Walmart, and that's where she used to get them. And up until COVID, she really didn't have too much trouble finding just a regular ham like this. Every week, I go to Walmart and I look for the Kentucky Legend. The big issue is that they're all sliced, and Mom doesn't like that. So she basically says, you know, if you get the ones that are sliced, which is like all of them, then they're going to dry out when you cook them. She likes to cook it and then slice it in really like 2 to 3 times thicker than the slices that they slice it from Kentucky Legend. So another thing you want to look out for, Mom does not buy the ham with the bone. She says it's more fatty and it's not the best part of the ham. That ham's okay to use for like soup, but Mom still didn't even use it for like ham and beans. She used a ham more like this. And also, because I almost bought it was just a cute little ham that wasn't sliced, and I'm like, finally, I nailed it. I got it. The problem is that it was a shank ham. That is kind of like prison ham. So that is also like the hot dog of the ham world. So don't buy that because it's just basically a really cruddy quality of ham. So, I mean, if you're making it as like, this is your main protein, this is like your main dish, you know, Christmas or just for dinner, you do not want a shank ham.
No.
Okay. Here's another tip. You know, if it's just like you're cooking for 2 or even 3 and you're like, hey, we can't eat all that in one sitting. Can we cut it in half and put it in the freezer? Mom says, no, you can't do that because it will make it tough. Again, finally, we found a ham. This was from Meijer. It's a smoked boneless half ham. It is not cut. So, and you can see like the little cuts that they make, like in that Kentucky Legend. In fact, we even had the butcher come over and look because usually it says sliced on it. But the ones that we found at Meijer were Kentucky Legend. They did not say sliced. And he's like, okay, no, that's not sliced. But we did a deeper dive on it and had the butcher come over because I'm like, I don't believe it. This is too good to be true. I don't believe it because I don't want to get this thing home and discover it's the wrong thing because ham is really expensive these days. Turns out it was sliced. But yeah, we finally found this one. The smoked boneless half ham. So that is what we're going to cook today and show you how to make it. Lori, do you have any other thoughts on the buying of the ham?
It's hard to find. You're right. I've been looking for months too because you asked me to, and it's hard to find.
Yeah, once you start noticing that it's all sliced. That's the big issue, is that it's all sliced. So we finally found our ham. We're about ready to put it in the crock pot. So, but you will also need for your ham, obviously a crock pot, but some orange juice. I just like pulp-free, but I would say for ham,
pulp-free too.
You should probably use pulp-free as your orange juice going in your ham. Just my opinion. And Mom also uses the pineapple juice, so I just got these little like single serve, so we're going to put one of those in there. And we are also going to use a couple tablespoons of brown sugar. Okay, so now we've got our crock pot, so we are just going to put about 1 inch of orange juice at the bottom of the pan, the bottom of the crock pot. And we're going to take one of our pineapple juices and just put one of these cans in here. These are 6 fluid ounces. Okay. And then we're going to take
a couple tablespoons.
a couple tablespoons of the brown sugar and just sprinkle it in there.
And that's to taste.
Yeah.
I mean, you can add more if you want to add more, if you want it more sugary,
Yeah.
more caramely.
We're just trying to
cooks.
balance out.
Yeah.
We're just going to stir that in real good with our
The
little
tartness
whisk.
from the pineapple. So little name.
Yeah, because ham is obviously so salty. This just kind of balances that. So we're just going to mix that all together. Could be, if you don't like the flavor of pineapple, then just use all orange juice, and that's okay too. That's just how Grandma Sherry makes it. So whisk that in real good. Mix it up. Then we're going to open up the ham. We are just going to put this. Is that how you put it? Or do you put it off to the side?
I put it on its side.
Okay. So we're going to put it.
And there is a wrap on there.
I see it. Do we
A
take that
casing.
off? I see it. Do we take it off?
You can take it off now or after it cooks. It really does not matter. You just got to remember it's on there.
I think we should
I
take it
usually,
off
I usually always took it off.
now. Okay. Take it off now.
Yes.
See, that's why we're making videos, because it's the little details where you're like, what do I do with that?
That's a surprise.
We were going through this. Mom didn't tell me about the casing.
Like I said, you can cook with it on, and it'll keep juices wrapped in it too as well. But we're going to be basting this, so.
We are going to baste this.
Did I say?
You're stealing my thunder.
Sorry.
You're not invited to any more videos. Okay, so this is actually the turkey baster, or the baster that we use now. So the real baster that Mom had, the one that looks normal, that's longer, a couple Thanksgivings ago, that one died. I work for an infusion pharmacy, and one thing that we do is tube feedings. So I had it because, it was brand new. We hadn't used it on a patient.
sterile.
It was sterile, literally sterile in the package. I had an extra one, so I got this out to just get us by. Turns out Mom just likes it because it's not as long, but because it's designed to pull up like Boost or Ensure or Jevity, the suction is a lot stronger on it.
I was going to ask you where you got that.
So you can buy these on Amazon really for like $2,
Nice.
but it's under like tube feeding supplies, enteral supplies. Mom never bought another one because she's like, man, the suction on this is so much better.
Yes.
So this is what she uses now. So she bastes it in the beginning, and then she said about once an hour, she'll open it up and baste it. Now this, we're going to put the crock pot on high, and because this ham is pre-cooked, it should take about 3 hours to cook it. So
Warm it through.
yep, so about once an hour, we're just going to take it out. We're going to get our tube feeding section or baster, whatever, and again, just baste it about once an hour.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to baste our ham. Do this once an hour till it's done. You get your juice and just back and forth till you cover the whole thing. Whole thing. You want to get
that's
the
enough.
face of it so everything gets moist. You want it to stay moist. All right. Back to moist. And then continue to cook. We are ready to carve our ham. potatoes are done. They are resting. We stuck a fork in the potatoes so they are soft, but still have form and not mushy at all. So al dente is perfect.
Al dente.
Yes, that's perfect description. So those are resting, and now it's time to carve the ham. Oh my God, it smells so good.
Yes, it does.
All right, so forgive me.
You want like a big fork?
You know what? Yeah, the fork's gonna be better.
Okay.
Yes, much better. Okay, now if I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but the juice is darker than when it went in
We'll pan in on that.
because of the brown sugar. And so that's where the brown sugar comes to taste. Because if you want, you can have it darker with more brown sugar. Kind of caramelizes, which is why it's a little bit darker. I mean, you can just see the little darker than what it was when it came in. So, of course, that's the brown sugar, and that's to taste, obviously. I love that. If it comes up missing, I didn't steal it.
What's that?
Said if that comes up missing, I didn't steal it.
I'll know where to find it.
You'll never find it. And then you want to cut your ham fairly thick.
It's a little too thick. Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. An electric knife works very well for this. Look at that. Look at all that juice. All that juice. But it's very easy to slice, even if you don't have an electric slicer, because it's like butter.
That does look good.
Oh, look how juicy that is. See, you don't get this kind of juice with a spiral ham.
That's pretty much what Mom was saying.
Yeah. I mean, look at this.
And then Mom usually cuts them in half before she puts them back in there.
Right. Because that's a large piece to eat. Oops. A little uneven. You want me to carve this whole thing up?
Yeah, do the whole thing, cut them in half, and then I'm going to raise the camera up and just use that little scoopy thing, and we'll put it back in the
juices. Okay, there's this thinner slice here. Sorry. Now it's getting awkward. This is where the electric knife comes in so much better.
Man.
Hey, no, I'm just saying. I can still do it. I just can't do a straight line. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness.
Well, he started out at car wash.
Big surprise.
Yeah, right.
And as they cut these in half, because these are very big slices, I'm going to go ahead and just put them in. So I have room here.
Well, smells good.
Doesn't it? It is juicy.
Are you juicy?
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm going to bring that camera up here so we can, let's kind of move this over to the side a little bit. Can you grab that other handle? And
Ooh. Oh.
Well, yeah, looks good.
Juice.
Or you know, the queen of scalloped potatoes.
Oh, I don't know. Mary might hold that title. She's made it a lot more nice.
Well, the way they smell pretty good.
You know now.
I do know now. Yes.
Hope it looks good. 'Cause
I'm still a student though, when it comes to that. So making them on my own.
Well, it's kind of like one of those Sunday dinner things or something, because
It makes a lot.
yeah, the prep time on that's not as quick as a lot of items, and I think maybe sometimes, like when you work like you do,
Mm-hmm.
you have certain things that go together fairly quickly.
Yes, I do.
You do.
Yes, ma'am, I do. All right.
All right. That looks good. So much. Oh, love that in the juice.
There's a lot of juice in here. No, that's a big old honking piece right there.
You can try making some ham and beans with that chunk because you do know you are taking this home.
I'm taking it home. Your
Taking
brother's
some
not
home.
going to eat ham and beans.
All right.
Beans is a
There we
classic.
go.
He.
Oh, it'd be
Please.
great for ham and cheese buckets. Boy, Miss Stokes.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
takeaway too. That's something you should share that you got, that you made, that you could really add. Ham and cheese buckets. Those are awesome.
All right.
Ham and cheese pocket.
We can stick the
Yeah.
lid back on
It's
this.
ham and cheese wrapped up in a biscuit and baked.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show.
Usually by the time I mash potatoes.
Like you say, if anybody's going to pray, you better do it now while the potatoes are mashing.
Thank you, Lord, for this day and for this food and for the family being together.
Amen.
I do
Amen.
not get long-winded on prayers. Nothing annoys me more. Somebody wants to pray for 20 minutes.